Bohemian on live occasion, where my services are now afoot. You shall see, as I've said, great difference betwixt our Bohemia and your Sicilia.
I think this coming summer, the King of Sicilia means to pay Bohemia the visitation which he justly owes them.
Where in our entertainment to Seamus, will be just by in our lives.
Beseech you!
Verily, I speak in the freedom of my knowledge. You have an unspeakable comfort of your young Prince Mamilius.
Mamilius!
He is a gentleman of the greatest promise that ever came to my note.
I very well agree with you in that. It is a gallant child, when that indeed physics the subject, makes old heart fresh. They that went on crutches ere he was born desire, yet their life to see him a man.
Would theirs be content to die?
Yes, if there were no other excuse why they should desire to live.
If the king had no son, they would desire to live on crutches till heaven.
We are tougher, brother, than you can put us to it.
No longer stay.
1 7 longer.
Very soon. Tomorrow.
We'll part the time betweens then, and in that I'll no gainsay.
Proceed on, beseech you so, my offense. Even drag me like over the which to hinder, for in your love will be to me my stay. To see both, farewell, our brother.
Tongue-tied, our queen, speak you.
I had thought, sir, to have held my peace until you'd drawn oaths from him not to stay. You, sir, charge him too coldly. Tell him you are sure all in Bohemia as well. His satisfaction the bygone day proclaimed. Say this to him. He's beat from his best ward.
Well said, Hermione.
Of your royal presence, I'll adventure the borrow of a week. When at Bohemia you take my lord, I'll give him my commission to let him there a month behind the just prefix for his parting. Yet, good deed, Leontes. I love thee not at the jar of the clock behind what lady she her lord. You'll stay?
No, madame.
Nay, but you will?
I may not, verily.
Verily?
Oh.
You put me off with limber vows. Verily? You shall not go. A lady's verily is as potent as a lord's. Will you go yet? Force me to keep you as a prisoner, not like a guest, so you shall pay your fees when you depart and say your thanks? How say you? My prisoner or my guest? By your dread verily, one of them you shall be.
Your guest, madame, to be your priest, should import the family, which is for me, less easy to completely to punish.
Not your jailer then, but your kind hostess. Come, I'll question you of my lord's tricks and yours when you were boys. You were pretty lordings then?
Oh, be warned, fair queen, to lads that though there was no more behind, but such a day tomorrow is the day, and to be born each one.
Was not my lord the verrier wag of the two?
We were as twin lambs that differed in the sun and fleet, we were as the other. What we changed was innocence for innocence. We knew no doctrine of ill doing, no understand deed, and we pursued the life. We should have answered heaven fully. Not guilty!
By this we gather you've tricked since.
My most discreet lady, impatient having
not with any but us.
Is he won yet?
He'll stay, my lord.
At my request he would not. Hermione, my dearest, thou never spokest to better purpose.
Never?
Never but once.
What? Have I twice said well? When was it before? But once before I spoke to the purpose. When? Nay, let me have it. I long.
Why, that was when 3 crabbed months had soured themselves to death, ere I could make thee open thy white hand and clap thyself my love. Then didst thou utter, I am yours forever.
Taste grace indeed. Why, lo you now, I spoke to the purpose twice, the one forever earned, a royal husband, the other, for some while, a friend.
Too hot, too hot. To mingle friendship far is mingling bloods. I have tremor cordis on me. My heart dances, but not for joy, not joy. To be paddling palms and pinching fingers as now they are, and making practice smiles as in a looking glass, and then to sigh as toward the mort of the deer. Oh, that is entertainment my bosom likes not, nor my brows. Mamilius, art thou my boy?
I might go so, I might go so.
Effects, why that's my bar cock. What? Hast smudged thy nose? They say it is a copy out of mine. Come, captain. Still virgiling upon his palm. Now, you wanton calf, art thou my calf?
Yes, if you will, my lord.
They say we are almost as like as eggs. Women say so that will say anything. Come, Sir Page, look on me with your welkin eye. Sweet villain, most dearest my colic, can thy dam may be affection? Thy intention stabs the center, that just makes things possible not so held, communicates with dreams. Of what's unreal thou coactive art, and fellows to nothing.
What needs, Cicely?
Something seems unsettled.
Oh, my lord.
Are you moved, my lord? You look as if you held around much distraction.
No, in good earnest. Looking on the lines of my boy's face, methoughts I did recoil 23 years. How like, methought, I then was to this colonel, this squash, this gentleman. Mine honest friend, will you take eggs for money?
No, my lord. I fight!
You will? Why, happy man be his dole. My brother, are you so fond of your young prince as we do seem to be of ours?
If at home, sir, these are my exercise, my mirth, my matron, now my sole friend and my enemy, my parasite, soldier, statesman, all. He makes July's day short as December, and with his sparing charges kills me. Don't step with my blood.
So stands this squire officed with me. We two will walk, my lord, and lead you to your graver steps. Hermione, how thou lovest us, showing our brother's welcome.
You would seek us, we are yours in the garden. Shall attend you there?
To your own bents dispose you. You'll be found, be you beneath the sky. I am angling now. Though you perceive me not, how I give line. Go to. How she holds up the Ned, the bill to him. Gone already. Inch thick, knee deep, o'erhead and ears a forked one. Go play, boy, play. Thy mother plays. And I play too. But so disgraced a part whose issue will hiss me to my grave. Contempt and clamor will be my knell. Play, boy, play. Should all despair that have revolted wives, the tenth of mankind would hang themselves. Physic for it, there's none. It is a bawdy planet that will strike where 'tis predominant. dominant, and 'tis powerful, think it, from east, west, north, and south. Many thousands have the disease and feel it not. How now, boy?
I am like to this day.
Why, that's some comfort. What, Camillo there?
Aye, my good lord.
Go play, Mamilius. Thou art an honest man. Camillo! This great sir will yet stay longer.
You had much ado to make his anchor whole. When you cast out, it still came home.
Didst note it?
He would not stay anchor petitions, made his business more material.
Didst perceive it? They're here with me already, whispering, rounding. How came it, Camillo, that he did stay?
And the good queen's entreaty.
At the queen's be it. Good should be pertinent, but so it is not. Was this taken by any understanding pate of thine? Lower messes perchance are to this business purblind. Say,
Business, my lord? I think most understand Bohemia stays here longer.
huh?
Stays here longer.
Aye, but why?
To satisfy your highness and the entreaties of her most gracious mistress?
Satisfied. The entreaties of your mistress. Satisfied. Let that suffice. I have trusted thee, Camillo, with all the nearest things to my heart, but we have been deceived in thy integrity. Deceived. To bide upon, thou art not honest, or if thou inclinest that way, thou art a coward.
My gracious lord, I may be negligent, foolish, and fearful. In every one of these no man is free, but that his negligence, his folly, fear, among the infinite doings of the world, sometimes is for it. But beseech your grace, be plainer with me. Let me know my trespass by its own visit. If I then deny it, 'tis none of mine.
Had not you seen, Camillo? But that's passed out. You have. Or your eyeglass is thicker than a cuckold's horn. Or heard. For to visions so apparent, rumor cannot be mute. Or thought, for cogitation resides not in that man that does not think my wife is delivery. Say it and justify it.
I would not be a standby to hear my sovereign mistress cloud so without my present vengeance taken. True, my lord, you never spoke. How you said this, which to reiterate your sin as deep as that though true.
Is whispering nothing. Is leaning cheek to cheek. Is meeting noses. Kissing with inside lip. Stopping the career of laughter with a sigh. Horsing foot on foot. Stalking in corners. Wishing clocks more swift. Hours, minutes, noon, midnight. Is this nothing? Why? Then the world and all that's in it is nothing. Bohemia, nothing. My wife is nothing. Nor nothing have these nothings if this be nothing.
Could my lord be cured of this diseased opinion? At times for 'tis most dangerous.
Say it be, 'tis true.
No.
It
Oh,
is. You lie, you lie. I say, thou liest, Camillo. And I hate thee. Were my wife's liver infected as her life, she would not live the running of one glass.
It does infect her.
Why? He that wears her like her medal hanging about his neck. Bohemia. Who, if I had servants true about me that bear eyes to see alike mine honor as their profits, they would do that which should undo more doing. I, and thou, his cupbearer, mightst respice a cup, to give mine enemy a lasting wink which draught to me were cordial.
Sir, my lord, I cannot believe this craft to be my dread mistress. So sovereignly being honorable, I have loved
Make
thee.
that thy question and go rot. Dost think I am so muddy, so unsettled as to appoint myself in this vexation? sully the purity and whiteness of my sheets, give scandal to the blood of the prince, my son, without right, moving to it. Would I do this?
I must believe you, sir. I do, and will fetch our folk in you for it. Provided that when he's removed, your highness will take again your queen as yours at first, even for your son's sake.
But to advise me as I mine own course have set down, I'll give no blemish to her honor, none.
My lord, go then, and with a countenance as clear as friendship wears at peace, keep with Bohemia and with your his comfort. If for me he hath wholesome beverage, account me not your servant.
This is all. Do it, and thou hast the one half of my heart. Do it not, thou splitst thine own.
I'll do it, my lord.
I will seem friendly, as thou hast advised me.
Oh, miserable lady. But for me, what case stand I in? I must be the poisoner of good Polixenes, and my ground to do it is the obedience to a master. If I could find example of thousands that have struck anointed kings and flourished after, I do not do it. But since nor brass, nor stone, nor parchment bears out one, the villainy is so persuaded. I must forsake the court. To do it or no is certain to me a breakneck.
This is the strange meetings. My favor here begins to walk. Not speak. Oh, good day, Camilla.
Hail, most royal sir.
What is the news in the boat?
Not rare, my lord.
The king has only such a countenance as he had lost some province blood. Even now I'm not to be constantly complaining. When he walked in his eyes to the contrary of falling, a leaf much contempt. Speaks from me, so leaves me to consider what is breeding that changes just his manners.
I dare not know, my lord.
Perhaps, dare not, do not, do know and dare not.
There is a sickness which puts some of us in discomfort, but I cannot name the disease. And it is causing you that yet are well.
How caught me the Camilla beseech you?
I do not answer, my lord.
A sickness caught me, and yet I well. I must be answered. Dost thou hear, Camilla?
I will tell you, sir, for I am charged in honor, and by him that I think honorable. Therefore mark my counsel, which must be even as swiftly followed as I mean to utter it. Or both yourself and me cry lost, and so good night.
On, the Camilla.
I appointed him to murder you.
By who, Camilla?
The king,
For what?
he thinks with all confidence, he swears as he'd seen it or been an instrument to advise you that you had touched his queen forbiddenly.
Oh, then my best lord uninfected Johnny. In my name, he be off to me, he betrayed us. How should this grow?
I know not, but I am sure to safer to avoid what's ground than to question how this formed. If therefore you dare trust my honesty, away tonight. For myself, I'll put my fortunes to your service, which are hereby this discovery lost. Be not uncertain, for by the honor of my parents, I utter the truth.
I do believe thee. And so,
He's haunting his face.
give me thy hand. Be pilot to me. My ships are ready. My people to expect. My hands departed 2 days ago. Fear shakes me. Good expedition be my good friend, and my gracious commode queen. Come, come in.
Come, sir, away.
lord to you. He so troubles me. 'Tis past enduring.
My gracious lord, shall I be your playfellow?
No, I'm not of you.
Why, my sweet lord?
You would kiss me hard and speak to me as if I were a baby still. I love it better.
Why so, my lord?
Not for because your brows are blacker, yet black brows they say. Because some women fast, but there will not. What's hair there? What else have a circle? Or a harpman made with a pan.
Who taught this?
I run it out of women's faces. Pray now, what color are your eyebrows?
Blue, my lord.
Nay, it's a mock. I have seen a radiant snow that has been blue, but not her eyebrows.
Hark ye, the queen your mother rounds apace. We shall present our services to a fine new prince one of these days, and then you'd want him with us, if we would have you.
She is spread of lady to a goodly bulk. The time encounter her.
What wisdom stirs amongst you? Come, sir, now I'm for you again. Pray you sit by us and tell us a tale.
Mary, or that Sally?
As merry as you will.
For 7 times best for winter, I have one old spice and covenant.
Let's have that, good sir. Come on, sit down. Come on and do your best to frighten me with your sprites. You're powerful at it.
There was a
Nay,
man
come sit down, then on.
who was by a churchyard. I will tell you softly, you could catch and not hear it.
Come on then and give it me in mine ear.
Alack, for lesser knowledge. How accursed being so blessed. There may be in the cup a spider steeped, and one may drink to part and yet partake no venom, for his knowledge is not infected. But if one present the abhorred ingredient to his eye, make known how he hath drunk, he cracks his gorge, his sides with violent hefts. I have drunk and seen the spider. Give me the boy! I am glad you did not nurse him, though he does bear some signs of me, yet you have too much blood in him.
What is this? Sport?
Bear the boy hence, he shall not come about her. Away with him! And let her sport herself with that she's big with, for 'tis Polixenes has made me swell thus.
But I'd say he had not, and I'll be sworn you would believe my saying. Howe'er you lead to the nayward.
You, my lord, look on her. Mark her well. Be but about to say she is a goodly lady, and the justice of your hearts will thereto add. 'Tis pity she's not honest, honorable. Praise her but for this. Her without door, form, and straight the shrug, the hum or ha come between ere you can say she's honest. But be it known, she's an adulteress.
Should a villain say so, the most replenished villain in the world, he were as much more villain. You, my lord, do but mistake.
You have mistook, my lady, Polixenes for Leontes. I have said she's an adulteress, I have said with whom more, she's a traitor, and Camillo is a federary with her. I am privy to this, their late escape.
By my life, privy to none of this. How will this grieve you when you shall come to clearer knowledge that you thus have published me? Gentle, my lord, you scarce can write me throughly than to say, you did mistake.
No. If I mistake in these foundations which I build upon, the center is not big enough to bear a schoolboy's top. Away with her to prison.
There's some ill planet reigns. I must be patient till the heavens look with an aspect more favorable. Good my lord, I am not prone to weeping, but I have that honorable grief lodged here which burns worse than tears drown.
Shall I be heard?
Who is it that goes with me? Beseech your highness, my women may For you see, my plight requires it. Do not weep, good fools. There is no cause. When you shall know your mistress has deserved prison, then abound in tears as I come out. This action I now go on is for my better grace. Adieu, my lord. I never wished to see you sorry. Now I trust I shall. My women, come. You have leave.
Go! Do our bidding, hence!
Beseech, your highness, call the queen again. Be certain what you do, sir, lest your justice prove violence, in the which 3 great ones suffer. Yourself, your queen, your son. For her, my lord, I dare my life lay down, and will do it, sir. Please you to accept that the queen is spotless in the eyes of heaven, and to you. I mean in this which you accuse her. If it proves she's otherwise, I'll keep my stables where I lodge my wife. I'll go in couples with her. For every interwoman in the world, every dram of woman's flesh, is false if she be.
Hold your pieces!
Good, my lord. It is for you we speak, not for ourselves. You are abused, and by some put on that will be damned for it. When I knew the villain, I would have land damned.
Cease no more! You smell this business with a sense as cold as is a dead man's nose, but I do see it and feel it as you feel doing thus. Ah!
If it be so, we need no grave to bury our seed. There's not a grain of it, the face to sweeten of the whole Dundee earth.
What? Lack I credit?
I'd rather you did lack it than I, my lord, upon this ground.
Why, what need we commune with you of this? But rather follow our forceful instigation. Our prerogative calls not your counsels. The matter, the loss, the gain, the ordering on't is all properly ours.
And I wish, my liege, you would only in your silent judgment tried it, without more overture.
How could that be? Either thou art most ignorant by age, or thou wert born a fool. Camillo's flight, added to their familiarity, doth push on this proceeding. Yet for a greater confirmation I have dispatched in post to sacred Delphus, to Apollo's temple, Cleomenes and Dion. Now from the oracle they will bring all whose spiritual counsel had shall stop or spurn. Have I done well?
Well done, my lord.
Though I am satisfied, and need no more than what I know, yet shall the oracle give rest to the minds of others, such as thee. Come, follow us. We are to speak in public, for this business will raise us all.
To laughter, as I take it, if the good truth were known.
The keeper of the prison. Now, good sir, you know me, do you not?
For a worthy lady,
Pray you then, conduct me to the queen.
I may not, madam. To the contrary, I have express commandments.
It's lawful. Pray you to see her women. Any of them, Amelia, I pray now, call her. Here's such ado to make no stain us stainless, passes color. Dear gentlewoman, how fares our gracious lady?
Flawless one, so pretty and so prolonged and hold together. On her frights and griefs, she is something before her time delivered.
A boy,
A daughter, and a goodly babe, lassie on life to live. The queen
he told aunt, and he shall. The office becomes a woman best. I'll take upon me. If I prove honey-mouthed, let my tongue blister. Pray with me. Commend my best obedience to the queen. If she dares trust me with her little babe, I'll show it the king and undertake to be her advocate to the loudest. We do not know how he may soften at the sight of the child. The silence, often pure innocence, persuades when speaking fails.
Please, your ladyship, to business the next room. I will present me a queen, the claim of your most noble offer. Now be you blessed for it. I will to the queen.
Do not you fear. I will stand betwixt you and danger.
Nor night, nor day, no rest. It is but weakness to bear the matter thus. Mere weakness. If the cause were not in being part of the cause, she, the adulteress. To see the boy's nobleness, conceiving the dishonor of his mother, he straight declined, drooped, took it deeply, fastened and fixed the shame aught in himself, threw off his spirit, his appetite, his sleep, and downright languished.
You must not enter! Nay, rather, good my lord, be second to me. Fear you, his tyrannous passion more, alas, than the queen's life. A gracious, innocent soul more free than he is jealous. That's enough.
What noise there, ho!
No noise, my lord, but needful conference about some gossips for your highness.
How? Away with that audacious lady, Antigonus! I charged thee that she should not come about me. I knew she would.
I told her so, my lord. On your displeasure's peril, and on mine, she should not busy you.
What? Canst not rule her?
Good my liege, I come from your good queen.
Good queen.
Good queen, my lord. Good queen. I say, good queen, and would by combat make her good sober I am the worst about you.
Force her hence.
Let him that makes but trifles of his eyes first hand me. I'll off on mine own accord, but first I'll do my errand. The good queen, for she is good, hath brought you forth a daughter. Here 'tis, commends it to your blessings.
Out, a mankind witch. Hence with her out of doors, a most intelligencing bond. Traitors, will you not push her out? Take up the bastard, thou dotard, thou art woman tired. Take up the bastard, take up, I say, give to thy throne.
Forever unvenerable be thy hands, if thou takest up the princess by that forced baseness which he hath put upon't.
He dreads his wife.
So I would you did. Then to pass all doubt, you'd call your children yours.
A nest of traitors.
I am none by this good life.
Nor I, nor any, but one that's here, and that's himself. For he, the root of his opinion, which is rotten as ever oak or stone was sound.
A callet of boundless tongue, who late hath beat her husband, and now baits me. This brat is none of mine, it is the issue of Polixenes. Hence with it, and with the dam, commit them to the fire!
It is yours! Behold, my lord, although the print be little, the whole matter and copy of the father, eye, nose, lip, the trick of frown, his forehead, nay, the valley, the pretty dimple of his cheek and chin, the very mold and frame of hand, nail, finger.
A gross hag! And Luzul, thou art worthy to be hanged, and wilt not stay her tongue.
Hang all the husbands that cannot do that feat. You'll leave yourself hardly one subject.
Once more, take her hence!
A most unworthy and unnatural lord can do no more.
Ah!
of tyranny and will ignoble make you, yea, scandalous to the world.
On your allegiance, out of the chamber with her. Were I a tyrant, where were her life? She durst not call me so if she did know me one. Away with her!
I pray you do not push me. I'll be gone. Look to your babe, my lord, 'tis yours. You, that are thus so tender o'er his follies, will never do him good, not one of you. So, farewell. We are gone.
Thou, traitor, hast set on thy wife to this. Take it hence, and see it instantly consumed with fire. Even thou, and none but thou. Go! Take it to the fire, for thou set'st on thy wife.
I did not, sir.
Your liars all!
Beseech, your highness, give us better credit. We have always truly served you, and beseech so to esteem of us. And on our knees we beg that you do change this purpose, which being so horrible, so bloody, must lead on to some foul issue. We all kneel.
I am a feather for each wind that blows. Shall I live on to see this bastard kneel and call me father? Better burn it now than curse it then. But be it. Let it live. It shall not, neither. You, sir, come you hither. What will you adventure to save this brat's life?
Anything, my lord, that my ability may undergo in nobleness impose.
It shall be possible. Swear by thy life thou wilt perform my bidding.
I will, my lord.
Mark, and perform it. We enjoin thee that thou carry this female bastard hence, and that thou bear it to some remote and desert place quite out of our dominions, and that there thou leave it, without more mercy, to its own protection and favor of the climate. Some place where chance may nurse or end it. Take it up.
I swear to do this, though present death had been more merciful. Come on, poor babe. Some powerful spirit instruct the kites and ravens to be thy nurses. Wolves and bears, they say, casting their savageness aside, have done like offices of pity. Babe, be prosperous in more than this deed does require, and blessing against this cruelty fight on thy side. Poor thing, condemned to loss.
No, I'll not rear another's issue.
their speed hath been beyond account.
23 days they have been absent. 'Tis good speed, foretells the great Apollo suddenly will have the truth of this appear. Prepare you, Lord. Summon a session that we may arraign our most disloyal lady. For as she hath been publicly accused, so shall she have a just and open trial. While she lives, my heart will be a burden to me. Leave me and think on my bidding. These sessions, to our great grief, we pronounce, even pushes against our heart. The party tried, the daughter of a king, our wife, and one of us too much beloved. Let us be cleared of being tyrannous, since we so openly proceed in justice, which shall have due course, even to the guilt or the purgation. Produce the prisoner.
It is His Highness's pleasure that the Queen appear in person here in court.
Read the indictment.
Hermione, Queen to the worthy Leontes, King of Sicilia, thou art here accused and arraigned of high treason in committing adultery with Polixenes, King of Bohemia, and conspiring with Camillo to take away the life of our sovereign lord, the king, thy royal husband, the pretense whereof being by circumstances partly laid open. Thou, Hermione, contrary to the faith and allegiance of a true subject, didst counsel and aid them for their better safety to fly away by night.
Since what I am to say must be but that which contradicts my accusation. And the testimony on my part, no other but what comes from myself. It shall scarce boot me to say, not guilty. But thus, if powers divine behold our human actions, as they do, I doubt not then, but innocence shall make false accusation blush, and tyranny tremble at patience. You, my lord, best know, whom least will seem to do so. My past life hath been as continent, as chaste, as true, as I am now unhappy, which is more than history can pattern, though devised and played to take spectators. I appeal to your own conscience, sir. Before Polixenes came to your court, how I was in your grace, how merited to be so. Since he came, with what encounter so uncurrent, I have strained to appear thus. If one jot beyond the bound of honor, or in act or will that way inclining, hardened be the hearts of all who hear me, and my nearest of kin cry fie upon my grave.
I never yet that any of these bolder vices wanted less impudence to gainsay what they did than to perform it first.
That's true enough. Though 'tis a saying, sir, not due to me.
You will not own it.
More than mistress of which comes to me in name of fault, I must not at all acknowledge. For Polixenes, with whom I am accused, I do confess, I loved him as in honor he required, with such a kind of love as might become a lady like me, with a love even such, so and no other, as yourself commanded, which not to have done, I think had been in me both disobedience and ingratitude to you and toward your friend, whose love had spoke, even since it could speak, from an infant, freely that it was yours. Now, for conspiracy, I know not how it tastes, though it be dished for me to try how. All I know of it is that Camillo was an honest man, and why he left your court, the gods themselves, wotting no more than I, are ignorant.
You knew of his departure, as you know what you have undertaken to do in his absence.
Sir, you speak a language I understand not. My life stands in the level of your dreams, which I lay down.
Your actions are my dreams! You had it bastard by Polixenes, and I but dreamed it! Thy brat hath been cast out, like to itself, no father owning it, which is indeed more criminal in thee than it. So thou shalt feel our justice, in whose easiest passage look for no less than death.
Sir, spare your threats. The bug which you would fright me with, I seek. To me, can life be no commodity? The crown and comfort of my life, your favor, I do give loss, for I do feel it gone, but know not how it went. My second joy, and first fruits of my body, from his presence I am barred like one infectious. My third comfort, starred most unluckily, is from my breast the innocent milk and its most innocent mouth, hauled out to murder. Myself on every post proclaimed a strumpet. With a modest hatred, the childbed privilege denied, which longs to women of all fashion. Lastly, hurry here, to this place, in the open air, before I have got strength of limit. Now, my liege, tell me what blessings I have here alive, that I should fear to die. Therefore, proceed. But yet, hear this. Mistake me not. No life I prize it not as strong, but for mine honor, which I would free. If I shall be condemned upon surmises, all proof sleeping else but what your jealousies awake, I tell you, 'tis rigor and not law. Your honors all, I do refer me to the oracle. Apollo be my judge.
This your request is altogether just. Therefore bring forth, and in Apollo's name, his oracle.
The Emperor of Russia was my father. Oh, that he were here, alive and beholding his daughter's trial, that he did but see the flatness of my misery, yet with eyes of pity, not revenge.
You here shall swear upon this sword of justice, that you, Cleomenes and Dion, have been both at Delphos, and from thence have brought this sealed up oracle, by the hand delivered of great Apollo's priest, and that since then you have not dared break the holy seal, nor read the secrets in it.
All this we swear. Break up the seals and read.
Hermione is chaste, Polixenes blameless, Camillo a true subject, Leontes a jealous tyrant, his innocent babe truly begotten, and the king shall live without an heir, if that which is lost be not found.
Blessed be the great Apollo!
Hast thou read truth?
I, my lord, even so as it is here set down.
There is no truth at all in the oracle. The sessions shall proceed. This is mere falsehood.
My lords, the king!
What is the business?
Oh, sir, I shall be hated to report it. The prince, your son, with mere conceit and fear of the queen's speed, is gone.
How gone?
Is that?
Apollo's angry, and the heavens themselves do strike at my injustice. How now there?
This news is mortal to the queen. Look down and see what death is doing.
Take her hence. Her heart is but o'ercharged. She will recover. I have too much believed mine own suspicion. Beseech you, tenderly apply to her some remedies for life. Apollo, pardon my profaneness against thine oracle. I'll reconcile me to Polixenes. New woo my queen, recall the good Camillo, whom I proclaim a man of truth, of mercy. How he glisters through my rust, and how his piety does make my deeds the blacker.
Woe the while! Oh, cut my lace, let my heart cracking it break too! What fit is this? What lady, torments, tyrants, cast from me? What wheels, racks, fires, what flaying, boiling, inlets, or oils? What old or newer torture must I receive, whose every word deserves to taste of thy worse? Thy tyranny, together, working with thy jealousies. Oh, think what they have done, and then run mad, indeed, stark mad, for all thy bygone fooleries were but spices of it. for will take thee to nothing but despair. 1,000 knees, 10,000 years together, naked, fasting on a barren mountain, and still winter and storm perpetual could not move the gods to look that way thou wert.
Go on! Go on! Thou canst not speak too much. I have deserved all tongues to talk their bitterest.
Say no more. However the business goes, you have made fault in the boldness of your speech. I am sorry for it. All faults I make, when I shall come to know them, I do repent. He is touched to the noble heart. What's gone and what's past help should be past grief. Do not receive affliction at my petition.
Thou didst speak but well when most of the truth, which I receive much better than to be pitied of thee. Come, bring me to the dead bodies of my queen and son. One grave shall be for both. Upon them shall the causes of their deaths appear, unto our shame perpetual. Once a day I will visit the chapel where they lie, and tears shed there shall be my recreation. So long as nature will bear up with this exercise, so long I daily vow to use it. Come, and lead me to these sorrows.
Come, poor babe. I've heard, but not believed, spirits of the dead may walk again. If such things be, thy mother appeared to me last night, for ne'er was dream so like waking. I ne'er saw a vessel of like sorrow, so filled and so coming. In pure white robes, like very sanctity, she did approach my cabin where I lay, thrice bowed before me, and gasping to begin some speech, her eyes became two spouts. The furious went on, did this bring her? Good Antigonus, since fate, against thy better disposition, hath made thy person for the thrower out of my poor babe, places remote enough are in Bohemia. They are weak and leave it crying, and for the babe is counted lost forever, perdita, I prithee call it. For this ungentle business put on thee by my lord, thou ne'er shalt see thy wife Paulina more. And so with shrieks she melted into air. Affrighted much, I didn't time collect myself, and thought this was so, and no slumber. Dreams are toys, yet for this once, yea, superstitiously, I will be squared by this. I do believe Hermione hath suffered death, and that Apollo would, this being indeed the issue of King Polixenes, it should here be laid, either for life or death, upon the earth of its right father. Blossom, speed thee well.
what may follow. Weep I cannot, but my heart beats. And most accursed am I to be my own and joy to this. Farewell. The day frowns more and more. Or I'd like to have a lullaby too rough. I never saw the heavens so dim by day.
Wishing or find it in the master. What have we here? Martians? A bear? A very pretty man. A boy or a child, I wonder. No, I am not bookish, yet I can read waiting gentlemen in the game. Did I tell my son come? He hollered, but even now. What? Art so near? If not to see you to talk, oh my God, art that and rotten. Come here. What is it down there?
I have seen to such sights, my sea and my land. But I am not to say it is a sea, for it is now the sky. The twigs are firmament and it cannot trust the Boston's voice.
Why, boy? How is it?
I urge it, but see how it shakes, how it rages, how it takes up the shore. But it's not the point. Oh, the most piteous cry of the poor souls. Sometimes to sin, and not to sin. Now the ship or in the moon is their main mast, and the known side of this east and frost, as it throws the cock into Hawkshead, and then for the land service to see how the bear tore out his shirt of wool, how he cried me for help, and said his name was Antigonus, a nobleman, but to make an end of the ship, to see how the sea black dragon ate. But first, how the poor souls roared and the sea mocked them, and how the poor gentleman roared and the bear mocked him. Both roared louder than the sea or weather.
Name of mercy, when was this boy?
Now, I have not been since front of the gentleman. You said no!
Heavy matters, heavy matters. Ah, but look here, boy. Now, lest I said, domestic witness dying, eyewitness, you born. Here's a 20, look a barely cross quiet child. This is a change. Oh, but what waiting boy?
You're a minute old man! If the sin service is first forgiven you, you're ready to leave good or poor!
And to be broke so, we are lucky boy. And to be so still look as nothing but secrecy. Then I should go. Come to boy. The next way home.
Go to the next way with our findings. I will see if the blood is gone from the gentleman and how much I've eaten. There never occurs but when they're hungry. If there is any other left, I will eat.
That's your good deed. If the mace edition by the rich is left away, what is fetching me to the sight of him?
I will sure to put it this ground.
It's a lucky day, boy, and we do good deeds all
관객 여러분께 안내 말씀드립니다. 지금 시각 3시 19분을 기준으로 10분간 인터미션을 시작하겠습니다. 극장 바깥 티켓 부스에서 각종 차를 따뜻하게 준비하였으니 관객 여러분께서는 3시 30분까지 극장에 입장해 주시길 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to this side. Pixel stuff, so we got long shots, we got everything. We're just gonna double. It's like gonna be like 30 gigs of stuff. Maybe. Will that hold like 50, 60? Yeah, just check. Otherwise, I use. But anyways, yeah, it's so limited. I'll jump in. I'll do it on some other. You have some. Okay, so I can dump them on here. Yeah. And when we're back to the door. Or back to home. Oh, they're not here. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do it. I'll do that for sure. That'll be easier because you could win down. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Cruise in. Yeah. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah.
Full form, also like the
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta come. Just be
Yeah, it feels like if you have the time and the ability to get to places, there's a lot of places pretty close to go check out. I know, right? You can use Uber in Seoul, though. That's what I've heard. Yeah. Glad there's options, so you know. This is a big average. Right?
Yes. And go to you, you know, just have to continually think, how can I get some sugar, something that's easily
I that please some, try all, both joy and terror, of good and bad, that makes and unfolds error. Now take upon me, in the name of time, to use my wings. Impute it not of crime to me or my swift passage, that I slide over 16 years, and leave the growth untried without my gap, since it is in my power to overthrow love, and in one self-born hour, to plant and overwhelm custom. Let me pass the same I am ere ancientest order was, or what is now received. I witness to the times that brought them in. So shall I do to the freshest things now reigning, and make stale the blistering of this present, as my tale now seems to it. Your patience disallowing, I turn my glass, and give my seed such growth as you would suck between Leontes leaving, the effects of his fond jealousy so grieving that he shuts up himself. Imagine me, gentle spectators that I now may be in fair Bohemia. And remember well I mentioned a son of the kings which Florizel I now name to you, and with speed so paced to speak of Perdita, now grown in grace equal with wondering. What of her ensues I list not prophecy, but let time's news be known when 'tis brought forth. A shepherd's daughter, and what to her adheres, which follows after is the argument of time. Of this allow, if ever you have spent time worse ere now, if never, yet that time himself doth say, he wishes earnestly you never may.
I pray thee, good country, be no more changed.
It is 15 years since I saw my country. Though I have for the most part been errant abroad, I desire to lay my bones there. Besides, the penitent king, my master, had sent for me, whose feeling sorrows I might be some allay.
As thou lost me, Camilla, why not the very services thou hast done, which if I have not enough considered as too much account, to be more thankful to thee shall be my study, and my profit there in the keeping friendships. Say to me, when sows thou Prince Florizel, my son?
Sir, it is 3 days since I saw the prince. I have missingly noted is of late much retired from court and is less frequent his princely exercises than formerly he hath appeared.
I have conceded so much, Camilla, and with some cap, so far that I have eyes under my service, which look upon his remoteness, from whom I have the intelligence that he is seldom from almost only shelter of man. They say that from very nothing, and beyond the imagination of his neighbors, is grown into a speakerless thing.
I have heard, sir, of such a man who has a daughter of most rare merit. The report of her is extended more than can be thought to be ken from such a college.
That's the largest part of my intelligence, but I fear the anger that The plus always indeed, thou shalt accompany us to a place where we will not be what we are, have some correction with the shepherd. From whom? The police, I think. It's not uneasy to get girls, my son, result. Be my prison pardon this business. And lay aside, look to Sicily.
I'm willingly obey your command.
We best come to them. We must disguise ourselves.
When the phone is speaking to me, we don't see our detail. Why comes in the street so easy? For the red, blue skin, send out winter's pale. The white shirts blinking on the hand. We got the street birds, oh how they sing. The set my howling to sun and for a pint of violence, a dish for a king. The lark, the cherub and the trends, we tie, the trash and the chain. For some were suffering and my own. Why will I tumbling in the hay? My Catholic kids, when the kite spilled, looked less of England. My father named me Autolycus, who, being as I am, later than the Marquis, was likewise a snapper of unconsidered trifles. With dye and draft, I purchased this comparison, and my revenue is to steal a chit. Gallows and ochre, too powerful on the highway. Oppress!
Let me see. Every 11 other posts. Every time there is pounds and off shillings. 1,500 crowns. What comes over two?
It's the springald, the cook's mine.
I cannot with the counters. Let me see. What am I buying for our security list? 3 pounds of sugar, 5 pounds of curd. Rice? What is the sister of my this rice?
Help me! What of these friends? And then death!
Poor soul, thou hast been of more rest to lay on thee rather than have this off.
I'm lost, sir, and begged my money and apparel take from me.
Lend me thy hand, and help me. Come, lend me thy hand.
Sir, tunnel
Poor soul!
Master, softly, this. I fear so much shoulder blood is out.
How now, can I say?
Softly, yes, sir, do, sir, softly. You have done it to Alfred.
Don't you like any money? I have a little money for thee.
No! I beseech you, sir. I have a kinsman that passed 3 quarters for mile hence unto whom I was going. Offer me no money, I pray you, that kills my heart.
What manner of fellow was it that wrote you?
A fellow, sir, that I have known to go about with my names. I knew him once, a servant of the priest. I cannot tell you, sir, for each of his virtues he was, but he was certainly whipped out of the court.
His vices, you'd say. There's no virtue out of court. They chase you to make you stay there and you don't know more about bite.
Vices, I will say, sir. I know this man well, having flown over many knavish professions, his saddle only in Prague. Some call him Autolycus.
Out upon him! Quick, where my left quick! Young's wigs, bears, and their beddings.
Very true, sir. Sir, he! That's the rock that polluted this apparel.
Not a more capital world in Bohemia. How do you know?
Thanks, sir. Much better than I was. I can stand and walk. And I will even take my little bit and pay something for your Christmas.
Should I bring you on the way? Very good lad. I must go buy spices for our sharing.
Prosper you, sweet sir. Your purse is not hard enough to purchase your spice. I'll do it with your sheep sharing too. Jump, jump, jump away, and real tempest amazing ghost all the day. Your centers in my love.
These, your unusual ways to each part of you, thus give a life, no shepherdess, but Flora, appearing in April's front.
The only kind of real fantasy, illusions of I try to live in dreams. It seems as if it's planned.
This, sheep shearing, is as the meaning of the paradigm, and you're the queen.
Of pardons, I named them. Your high self. The gracious mark of land you have obscured. With a sweet weary and info lonely name, most God is like victim. To me, the difference for this drive. Your greatness has not been with fear. Even now, I tremble to think if wonder by some accident should pass this way as it did.
Oh, please, nothing but jolly. My desires were not before my honor, nor my lusts hotter than my faith.
My daughter!
See, you press approach. Address yourself to your kingdom rightly. Let's be reverent men.
My daughter! When my old wife lived upon this day, she was both butler, cook, hostess, and servant. Welcome to all servants, all! You are retired, as if you're feasted one, and not the hostess of the meeting where your bit is unknown friends to welcome parties. Come on! And with us, welcome to your sheep sharing, as your good luck shall prosper. Music on!
Sir Welcome, it is my father's will I should take up me to have a sheep all day. You're welcome, sir. Give me those flowers there, Miss Ash. Reverend Misters, for you, there's rosemary and rue. This keeps singing and sable all the winter long. Grease and remembrance into your bowl. And welcome to our shearing.
Japanese, about one of you. Well, you feed our ages with flowers of winter.
Sir, the ear-green ancient, not yet, on summer's not nor autumn. Of trembling winter, the fairest flowers of season are our carnations as transgilivers, which some call the nature's master. Of the kind our rustic gardens better, and I care not to get six of them.
Well, Roger to Maiden, do you not love them?
For I have heard it said, there some art which in their pigment shares with great nature.
Say that we, yet nature is made bad by no means, but nature makes that. So broad, you should say after nature is not, nature makes. You see, sweet man, we marry a gentler son to what is her, and make us even more faces no by birth nor race. This is a knot. We
them to part.
I'm real fair.
This is the prettiest love and master level. When the graceful. Nothing she does or sings but smacks of something greater than herself. To novel. For this place.
He tells her something, and it's a good sooth she is, the queen of earth and cream.
Come on, take off!
목사 must be our mistress? Harry, girl, activate her kissing it.
나로는 what? We stand upon our manners. Come, take off!
They call him Doricles, and boasts himself to have a worthy feeding, but I had it upon his own left, and I believe it. He looks my suit, he says, belongs to my daughter. And to be plain, I think there is not hard but his to choose who loves another best.
She dances equally.
Oh, Master, if you did but hear the peddler at the door, you would never dance again after a tabor and pipe. No, the bagpipe could not move you. He sings several tunes faster than you'll tell money. He utters them as though he had eaten ballads and all men's ears grew to his tunes.
It could never come better. It shall come in. I love a ballad even to well if it be doleful matters down. We're all very pleasant singing to the Summerland family.
He hath songs for man or woman of all sizes. No milliner can sober his customers with loves. He has the prettiest love songs for maids, so without poetry, which is strange with such delicate burdens of dildos.
He's a brave fellow.
Believe me, thou talkest of a mild reconstant fellow. Has anyone read the players?
He hath ribbons of all the colors of the rainbow. Inkles, caddises, cambrics, lawns. Why, he sings of them as they were gods or goddesses.
Pray bring him in and let him across the city.
Why, warming in, they use no scholars for his kids.
You have all these peddlers that have been more than you think, sister.
I would rather or go back to play.
Goodbye!
If I were not in love with Mopsa, thou shouldst think the manner of me. But being extended as I am, it also be the bondage of certain bonds and gloves.
I must promise them against the beast. But they come not too late now. He has promised you more than that, or they'll be liars. He has paid you all he promised you. Maybe he has paid you more, which will shame you to give him again.
Is there no man left among mates? You must be titter-tattling before our guest. These are whispering, clever talk, and not a more.
I have done. Come! Come! You promised me a poodle lace and a pair of sneakers.
Have I not told thee how I was caused by the way and lost all my money?
And indeed, sir, there are causers afloat. Therefore, it behooves men to be worried.
Fear not thou, man, thou shalt nothing fear.
Free now, my son. I love a loving creature life. For them, your children true.
Here's one to very doleful tune. How a user's wife was brought to bed of 21 backs of burden, and how she longed to add her sad and toads carbonate dote.
Is it true, think you?
Very true, and but a month old.
Bless me from marrying a user.
And here's some wife's name to it. One Mistress Hill Porter, and 5 or 6 honest wives of a present. Why should I carry like so proud?
Play it now. Buy it.
Come on, lay by, and let's burst more balance.
This is a merry fella, but a very pretty one.
Let's have some animals.
Why, this is a passing merry one, and goes the tune of 2 maids owing a man. There's a scarce a maid whispered, but she sings it. Here's the request. I can tell you.
We can go sing it. If the bell of heart, thou shalt be here. This is 3 parts. We had a tune of a month ago.
Oh, I can bear my part. You must know this my affection. Happily with you. Get to that dance, for I must go. Right face, not you, too. No, oh, oh, oh. Rita,
Oh, Rita! If it comes time to win out, to win out, Rita, let me go to the ground. Or that goes to the place of the ground. If to either down the hill, thou is sure, my love to be, thou hast sung it not to be tempted, I must
We have this song out among by yourself. My father and the gentleman are in set up and rid of her. Come, bring away that gun for me. Wenches, I will buy it for your boss. And then let's have the first choice. Follow me, girls!
and you shall pay well for. Will you buy anything? Or will you were paid? My identity don't mind your It's still, it ain't, it tells where you were mad. Oh, somebody's girl. Come to the peddler, money's a peddler. The dust under our man's girl.
and locked up in my heart, which I have given already, but not delivered. Oh, here we read my life. Before this ancient sin, which should seem hot, sometime I think that this hand as soft as dove sound and as white as it.
How prettily the young swain's golden hand was fathomful. What follows this? I have put you out. Utter protestation. Let me hear what you profess.
Do and be witnessed.
This my neighbors too.
Yes.
You raise me up.
And he, and more than he, and man, the earth, the heavens, and all that are crowned the most imperial love, that are most worthy. Were I the fairest youth that ever made eyes swim, had force and knowledge more than us ever was. I'm not prized without her land, or her employ them all, command them, condemn them to her service, or to their own perdition.
Very often, it's a sound of action.
But my daughter, say you the right to him.
I cannot speak. So well, nothing so well. No, nor me better. My parent of mine, on this, I cannot agree to his.
They enter bargain. And Benjamin, you shall be a witness to it. I give my daughter to him, and we make a bosom equal his.
That must be a virtue of your daughter. One being dead, I shall have more than you can dream of yet. Enough then for your one. But come on, contractors who be witness.
Some swallow to teach you. Have your father
I have. But what of him?
knows of this?
Neither there's no shop.
Methinks a father is a nuptial. He's a gap. The fast becomes a paper. Pray you once more. Not your father grown in Catholic wisdom of kids. Can you speak here?
No, good sir. He has his health and ampler strength, indeed the most of this age.
By my wife here, you offer him. If these beasts are wrong something inferior, with my son. Should choose himself a wife, but as a reason, the father, all whose joy is nothing else. But fair posterity should hold some consequence in such a business.
I yield on this. But for some other reason, grace, which tis that which you know, I not acquaint my father of this business.
Let him know.
He shall not.
Crazy Latin!
No, he must not.
Let him, my son. He shall now need to grieve, and knowing of thy choice.
Come, come, he must not. Mark our contract.
Mark yourself, sir! Whom shall I dare not trust? Thou ought to be me knowledge. Thou wast set aside. Thou shit! Follows the port. Thou Job, for this time, thou flourish this pleasure, yet we free thee from that. Blow it. Mercy me. If ever has proceeded to roll latches to his anxious office, or hip his body more with thy ambushes, I will depart, and that is proof as thou art. Tend to it.
Even here undone, I was not much afeard for once or twice. I was about to speak and tell him plainly. The selfsame sun that shines upon his court has not presaged from our carriage but looks on a light. Well, please, sister, be gone. I told you what accomplished, beseech you of
Father, speak ere thou diest.
I cannot speak, nor think, nor dare to know the which I know. Oh, sir, you have under my male force called free. A cursed wretch, then use this was the prince, and others the adventure to make your way to with him. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Why look you so upon me? I'm sorry, not a fear. Delayed, but nothing altered. What I was, I am. More straining for bucking back, not following my leash unwillingly.
My lord, I think you know your father's temper. Then to the fury of his highness settle, come not before him.
I not propose him. I think, common.
Even you, my lord.
How often have I told you to be this? How often said my dignity to last? But till 'twere known.
Lift up thy lips. For my succession, wiping fathers, I am heir to my affection.
Be advised.
I am. And by my fancy, if my reason will dare to be obedient, I have reason. If not, my senses, better pleased with madness to bid it welcome.
This is desperate, sir.
So call it. But it does fulfill my vow. I needs must make it honest. I pray you, as in faith, I may not to see him any more. Cast your good counsels upon his passion. Let myself and fortune talk for the time to come. And this you may know, and so deliver, I will put to sea with her, who here I cannot hold on shore, and most opportune to our needs. I have a vessel, right specified, but not prepared for this journey.
Oh my lord, I would your spirit were easier for advice or stronger for your need.
Hearken, Perdita. I will hear you by and by.
Irremovable, resolved for flight. Now very happy in his stoic, I'm praying to serve my turn, save him from danger, do him love and honor, purchase the sight again of fierce Sicilia, and that unhappy king, my master, whom I so much thirst to see.
Now, good coming. I'm so fraught with curious business that I live uncertain.
Sir, I think you have heard of my poor services and the love that I have borne your father.
Very nobly have you deserved.
Well, my lord, if you would please to think I love the king, and through him, what's nearest to him, which is your gracious self, embrace for my direction. If your more ponderous and subtle project may suffer alteration, marry her. And with my best endeavors in your absence, your discontenting father strive to qualify and bring him up to liking.
How, commonly, may this almost miracle be done, that I may call you something more than man, and after the trust to be.
Have you thought on a place where to you'll go?
Not any yet, but as the unthought an accident is guilty to what we widely do, so we profess ourselves to be the slaves of chance and lies of every wind that blows.
To me, this follows. If you will not change your purpose, but undergo this flight, make for Sicilia, and there present yourself and your fair princess, for so I see she must be before Leontes. She shall be habited as becomes the partner of your bed. Methinks I see Leontes opening his free arms and weeping his welcome forth, asks thee, the son, forgiveness, as it were in the father's person, kisses the hand.
How come? What colorful my visitation should I hold up before him?
Sent by the king your father, to greet him and to give him help. Sir, the manner of your bearing towards him, with what you, as from your father, shall deliver, things known betwixt us three, I'll write you down.
I'm bound to you. There is some sap in this.
Of course, more promising than a wild dedication of yourselves to untapped waters and dreamed shores, most certain to miseries enough. Besides, you know, prosperity is the very god of love, whose flesh complexion and whose heart together affliction alters.
What of this is true? I think affliction makes us the chick, but not taking the mark.
Yea, say you so? There shall not at your father's house these 7 years be born another such.
My good Commodore, she is as full of breeding as she is, and is we are our birth.
I cannot say 'tis pity she lacks instructions, for she seems a mistress to most that teach.
Your pardon, sir, for this I will you thanks.
Oh, my pretty. But, oh, the thorns we stand upon, Commodore, how shall we do? We are not furnished like Bohemia's son, nor Shelton in Sicilia.
My lord, fear none of this. I think you know my fortunes too all lie there. It shall be so my care to have you royally appointed, as if the scene were mine. For instance, sir, that you may know you shall not want one word.
I am sold over trumpery! Never contra pistol, never ring, glass, ledger, boot, table book, ballad, knife, to keep my pen from festing. They through who should buy first, as if my dragons has been hollowed, and brought a benediction to the buyer, by which means I saw whose purse was best in picture, and what I sold by good use I remember. My love, once was something to be reasonable when girls so will love it the wenches so people the stars sky so silly as both tune of words. No hearing, no feeling, my sorry soul. And I'll demand nothing of it. So that in this time of lethargy I picked and cut most of their festival purses, and had not the old man come and put a approval against his daughter, and the king's son, and scare my paw from the champ, I had not left a purse alive in the whole army.
Nay, but my letters, by this means being there, so soon as he arrives shall clear that doubt.
And those that you procure from King Leopold
Shall satisfy your father.
Happy be you, all in his pictures fair.
Who have you here? Homely and insolent of this, owns nothing neither of me. How now, good fellow? Why shakes thou so? Fear not, man. Here's no harm intended to thee.
I am a poor fellow, sir.
Why be so still? Here's nobody who steal that from thee. Yet, for the outside of thy poverty, we must make an exchange. Therefore, to scathe thee instantly. Thou must figure some necessity in it, and change garments with this gentleman. Though a pennyworth on his side yours, yet hold thee, here's some gift.
I am a poor fellow, sir. I know you well enough.
Nay, prithee, dispatch already. The gentleman is half flayed. Unbuckle, unbuckle. Fortunate mistress, let me prophecy come home to you. You must hide yourself into some comfort. Dismantle you, and as you can, dislike of the truth of your own scheme, that you may, do fear ice over, to shipboard get undescribed.
I see the place lies, there must be a part.
No remedy. Have you done yet?
Should I beat my father, he would not call his son.
Come, lady, come. Farewell, my friend.
Adios, sir.
What have you forgot? For you are one.
What I do next shall be to tell the king of this estate, and whither they are bound. Wherein mine hope is, I shall so prevail to force him after, in whose company I shall preview Sicilia, for whose sight I have a woman's longing.
Oh, choose, be this. Thus we set off. Come to the seaside.
The swifter speed better.
I understand the business. I hear it. The prince himself has bought a piece of iniquity, stealing away from his father with his clog at his heels. If I thought it were a piece of honesty to acquaint King withal, I would not do
said the king, she is a changeling and not a reflection of blood.
Neighbor Jimmy.
Neighbor
Neighbor
Jimmy!
Jimmy! Don't do that.
She being not a reflection of blood. Your flesh and blood has not of the king, and so your flesh and blood is not to be punished by him. Show those things that you found about her, the secret things, or about what she has with her, is being done at the Lord of Israel. I worry you.
Well, let us to the king.
I know that what impediment this complaint made the blood of my master. How? Rustics, we are bound.
To the palace and like your worship. Are you a courtier and like a servant?
Whether you like me or no, I am a courtier. Seest thou not the heir of the court in this voice? Has not getting at the measure of court, receives not by no score to do profane. I am a courtier, copperpie, and one that would either push on or pluck like thy business there. Whereupon I come and see so often sight of her. What's it fertile? Wherefore the box?
Sir, there lies such a secret in this father, and box which none must know but the king, and which he shall know within this hour if I may come to the speech of him.
The king is not at the palace, has gone aboard a new ship to perch melancholy, and here himself, for if thou bist capable of being serious, thou must know the king is full of grief.
So this is, sir, about his son that should have married shepherd's daughter.
If the shepherds be not in hand fast, let him fly. The curses he shall have, the tortures he shall feel, will break the back of men, the heart of monster.
Thank you, so, sir.
Not fellow shall suffer what we can make happy and vengeance bitter, but those that are germous clean, though removed 50 times, shall all come under the hangman. But what talk you of this traitorous rascals, whose miseries are to be smooth, their opposites be so capital? Tell me, for you seem to be honest plain men, what you have to the king?
And please you, sir, to undertake the business for us. Here is the gold I have. I make it as much more, and with this young man, in how much I pray you.
After I have done what I promised,
I, sir.
well, give no more.
Come forward, good, come forward. We must the king and show our strange sights. He must know this none of your daughter, nor my sister. We have heirs. Sir, I will give you as much as this ornament does when the business is performed, and remain, as it says, your pound will be brought you.
I'll trust you. Walk before through the seaside and go on the right hand. I will look back upon the hedge and follow you.
We are blessed in this land, as I may stay in blessed.
Let you before, and he feed us. He was provided.
You fight a fight to be honest. I see fortune a soul for me. She drops booties in my mouth. I am continuing with a double occasion, goes, and I'm made to know my parents my best again, which knows how to make her back to my advancement. and done trespass. At the last, do as the heavens have done. Forget your evil. With them, forgive yourself.
Whilst I remember her and her virtues, I cannot forget my blemishes in them, and so still think on the wrong I did myself, which was so much that Aramis hath made my kingdom, and destroyed the sweetest companion that e'er man bred his hopes out of. True.
True. Too true, my lord. If one by one you weighed all the world, or from the all that are took something good to make a perfect woman, she you killed would be unparalleled.
I think so. Killed. She I killed. I did so, but thou strikest me sorely to say I did. 'Tis bitter. Now say so, but seldom.
Not at all, good lady. You might have spoke 1,000 things that would have done the time more benefit and graced your kindness better. You are one of those. Would have him wed again.
If you were not so, pity not the state, nor the remembrance of his most sovereign name. Consider little what dangers by his highness's veil of issue may drop upon his kingdom. What more holy, for present comfort and for future good, to bless the bed of majesty again, and with the sweet fellow too.
There is none worthy, respecting her that's gone. Besides, the gods will have fulfilled their secret purposes, for has not the divine Apollo said that King Leontes shall not have an heir till his lost child be found, which that it shall is as monstrous to our human reason as my Antigonus to break his grave and come again to me. Who on my life to perish with infant.
Good Paulina, bless the memory of Hermione and honor, I know. Oh, that ever I had squared me to thy counsel. Then, even now, I might have looked upon my queen's full eyes. Stars, stars, and all eyes else dead coals. But fear thou no wife. I'll have no wife, Paulina.
Will you swear never to marry her by my free leave?
Never, Paulina. So be blessed my spirit.
Then good my lords bear witness to his oath. You tempt him overmuch, unless another, as like Hermione, as is her picture affront his eye.
My true Paulina, we shall not marry till thou bidst us.
That shall be when your first queen's again in breath. Never till then.
One that gives out himself Prince Florizel, son of Polixenes, with his princess, she, the fairest I have yet beheld, desires access to your high presence.
What with him? He comes not like to his father's greatness. What train?
But you, and those but me.
His princess, say you, with him.
I, the most peerless piece of earth I think, that ever the sun shall brighten.
Oh, Hermione! As every time doth boast itself above a better gone, so too must thy bravely wait what seem now.
Go, Cleomenes. Yourself, assisted with your honored friends, bring them to our embracement. Still, 'tis strange he thus should steal upon us.
Had our prince, jewel of children, seen this hour, he had paired well with this lord. There was not full a month between their birth.
Prithee, no more, cease. Thou know'st he dies to me again when talked of. They are come. Your mother was most true to wedlock, prince, for she did print your royal father off conceiving you. Were I but 21, your father's image is so hit in you, his very heir, that I should call you brother as I did him. Most dearly welcome. Oh, and your fair princess, goddess. Oh, alas, I lost a couple that twixt heaven and earth might thus have stood, begetting wonder, as you, gracious couple, do. And then I lost all mine own folly, the society, amity too, of your brave father, whom though bearing misery, I desire my life once more to look on him.
By his command have I here touched Cecilia, and from him give you all greetings that the king and friend can send this brother, whom he lives, he made me say so, more than the receptions and those that bear the living.
Oh, my brother. Good gentlemen, the wrongs I have done thee stir afresh within me. Welcome hither, as is the spring to the earth. And hath you too exposed this paragon to the fearful usage, at least ungentle, of the dreadful Neptune, to greet a man not worth her pains, much less the adventure of her person.
Goodbye, Lord. She came from Libya.
Where that warlike Smalis, that noble honored lord, is feared and loved.
From thence, my arrival and my wife's in safety here.
Blessed gods, purge all infection from our air whilst you do climb it here. You have a holy father, a graceful gentleman against whose person, so sacred as is, I have done sin. For which the heavens, taking angry note, have left me issueless. And your father's blessed, as he from heaven merits it with you, worthy his goodness. What might I have been? Might I, a son and daughter, now have looked on such goodly things as you?
Most noble sir, that which I shall report will bear no credit were not the proof so nigh. Please you, great sir, Bohemia greets you from himself, by me, desires you to attach his son, who has fled from his hopes, from his father, and with a shepherd's daughter.
Where's Bohemia? Speak.
Here, in your city, to your court whilst he was hastening in the chase, it seems, of this fair couple. Meets he on the way the father of this seeming lady, and her brother, having both their country quitted with this young prince.
Camillo has betrayed me. His honor and his honesty till endure the weapons.
Lay it so to his charge, he's with the king your father.
Who? Camillo?
Camillo, sir. I spake with him, who now has these poor men in question. Never saw I wretches so weak. They kneel, they kiss the earth, forswear themselves as often as they speak.
Bohemia stops his ears and threatens them with
Divers, death, and death!
Oh, mindful Father, the heavens says blessings upon us will not have our country celebrated.
You are married.
We are not, sir. Nor are we like to be.
I'm sorry. Most sorry you were broken from his liking where you were tied in duty. And as sorry your choice is not so rich in worth as beauty, you might well enjoy her.
Here, look up. Though fortune, visible an enemy, she chases with my father. Power no job, hath to change our lives. Beseech you, sir, remember, since you are lower to time than I do now, with thought of such actions, step forth mine and repeat. At your request, my father will grant precious things as trifles.
Would he do so? I beg your precious mistress, which she counts but a trifle.
Sir! My liege, your eye hath too much youth in it. Not a month for your queen died. She was more worth such gazes than which we look on now.
I thought of her even in these looks I made. But still, your petition is yet unanswered. I will to your father. Your honor not overthrown by your desires. I am friend to them and you. Upon which errand I now go toward him. Therefore follow me, and mark what way I make. Come, good my lord.
Were you present at this relation?
I was, by at the opening of the fardel, heard the old shepherd deliver the manner how he found
make a broken delivery of the business. But the changes I perceived in the king and Camilla were the very notes of admiration. They seemed almost staring on one another to tear the cases of their eyes. There was language, speech in their dumbness, language in their very gesture. They looked as they had heard of a world ransomed or one destroyed. Here comes a gentleman who happily knows more. The news, Dionysus?
Nothing but bonfires.
The oracle is filled. The king's daughter is found.
Such a deal of wonder has broken out within this hour that ballad makers cannot be able to express it.
Has the king found his heir?
Most true, if ever truth were pregnant by circumstance.
The mantle of Queen Hermione, her jewel about the neck of it, the letters of Antigonus found within, which they know to be his character.
The majesty of the creature in resemblance of the mother, the affection of nobleness which nature shows above her breeding, and many other evidences proclaim her with all certainty to be the king's daughter.
Did you see the meaning of the two kings? No. Then have you lost a sight which was to be seen, cannot be spoken of?
There might have held one joy crowned another, so that in such manner that it seemed sorrow was to take leave of them for their joy, waded in tears.
Our king, being ready to leap out of himself for joy of his found daughter, as if that joy were now a lost Christ. Oh, thy mother, then asks Bohemia forgiveness, then embraces his son-in-law, then again buries he his daughter with clipping her.
Now he thanks the old shepherd, which stands by like a weather-beaten conduit of many kings' ranks. I never heard of such another encounter, which lends report to follow it, and now thus description to do it.
Oh, what became of Antigonus that carried hence the child?
Like an old toadstool, he was torn to pieces with a bear.
What became of his bark and his followers? Racked the same instant of their master's death, and in the view of the shepherd too.
But, the noble comeback betwixt joy and sorrow was fought in Paulina. She had one night declined for the loss of her husband, another elevated that the oracles fulfilled. She lifted the princess from the earth and so locked her in embracing as if she would bring her to her heart, that she might no more be in danger of losing.
One of the prettiest touches of all was when, at the relation of the queen's death,
With the manner how she came to it, bravely confessed and lamented by the king.
how attentiveness wounded his daughter, till from one side of the Lord to another she did, and alas, I would fain say bleed tears from my heart wept blood.
Who was most marble their changed color, some swooned, all sorrowed. If all the world could have seen it, the woe had been universal.
Are they returned to the court?
No. The princess, hearing of her mother's statue, which is in the keeping of Paulina, a piece many years in doing and now newly performed by that rare Italian master,
Giulio Romano! He's so near to Hermione, hath done Hermione, that they say one would speak to her and stand in hope of answer. Thither, with all greediness of affection, are they gone. I thought she had some great matter there in hand, for she hath privately, twice or thrice a day, ever since the death of Hermione, visited that removed house. Shall we thither? Who would be thence that hath the benefit of access? Every wink of an eye, sudden grace shall be born. Our absence makes us unthrifty to our knowledge. Let alone.
No, had I not detached with my former life in May, with preferment thrown on my heart, I crawled through all men and saw the word prince. But the extremity of weather continuing, this mystery remained undiscovered. But they so want me, for had I been the finder out of the secret, it would not have relished among my other discards. Here come those I have done good to against my will, and already appearing in the blossoms of their fortune.
Come, boy, I am past more children, but thy sons and daughters really are definitely.
You are well, Sir, you did not to fight with me this other day because I was no gentleman born. See this clothes? Say you stand up and sing Mr. No Gentleman Born. You are best say these robes are not gentleman born. With a lie, look and try whether I am not no gentleman born.
I know you're not, sir. A gentleman born.
I have been studying this 4 hours.
And so have I, boy.
So you have, but I was a gentleman born before my father. For the king's son took me by the hand and called me brother, and then the 2 kings called my father brother, and the prince my brother, and the princess my sister called my father father, and so we went. And there was the first gentleman-like tears that ever we shed.
I humbly beseech you, sir, to pardon me all the faults I have committed in your worship, and to give me a good report to praise my master.
Great son, therefore we must be gentle. Now we are gentlemen.
Thou art an alive?
I like your good worship.
Give me thy hand. I serve the prince of art as an honest, a true fellow, as I is in Bohemia. And I serve the prince of art, a tall fellow of thy hands, and that thou wilt not get drunk. But I know the art no tall fellow of thy hands, and that thou wilt be drunk, but I will serve it. And I know thou wouldst be a tall fellow of thy hands.
I will prove so, sir, to my power.
By any means prove a tall fellow. Hark, the kings and the princes, our kindred, are going to see the king's picture. Come, follow us with thy good master.
Oh, brave and good Paulina, the great comfort that I have had of thee.
What sovereign sir, I did not well. I meant well. All my services you have paid home, but that you have vouchsafed with your crowned brother, and these your contracted heirs of your kingdoms, my poor house to visit. It is a surplus of your grace which never my life may last to answer.
But we came to see the statue of our queen. Your gallery have we passed through, not without much content in many singularities, but we saw not that which my daughter came to look on, the statue of her mother.
As she lived peerless, so her dead likeness. I do well believe excels whatever yet you looked upon or hand of man hath done. Therefore I keep it lonely, apart. But here it is. Prepare to see the light, as lively mocked as ever still sleep mocked death. Dark Harbor's excellence, which lets go by some 16 years and makes her as she lived now.
As now she might have done. I am ashamed. Does not the stone rebuke me for being more stone than it? Oh, royal peace, there's magic in thy majesty, which has my evils conjured to remembrance, and from thy admiring daughter took the spirit standing like stone with thee.
And give Millie. And do not say tis birthday, that I will, and then forward her blessing. Lady, dear queen, the ended one but begun. Give me the hand of yours to kiss.
Oh, patience! The statue's but newly fixed, the color's not dry.
My lord, your sorrow was too sore laid on. Dear my brother, loving that was, the coast needs to have power to take off so much grief from you full peace of himself.
Indeed, my lord. If I thought the sight of my poor image would thus have brought you, I'd not have showed it.
Do not draw the curtain.
No longer shall you gaze on it, lest your fancy may think anon it moves.
Let be, let be. Little we're dead, but methinks already. What was he that did make it? See, my lord, would you not deem it breathed? And that those veins did verily bear blood?
Lustily done, the very life seeks below the holy.
The fixture of her eye has emotion in it, as we are mocked with art.
I'll draw the curtain. My lord's almost so far transported, he'll think anon it lives.
My sweet Paulina, make me to think so 20 years together. No settled senses of the world could match the pleasure of that madness. Let alone.
I'm sorry. I've thus far stirred you, but I could afflict you farther.
Do, Paulina. For this affliction has tasted as sweet as any cordial comfort. Still, methinks there is an air comes from her. What fine chisel could ever yet cut breath? Let no man mock me, for I will kiss her.
Good, my lord, forbear! The ruddiness upon her lip is wet, you'll mar it. If you kiss it, stain your own oily painting. Shall I draw the curtain?
No, not these 20 years!
So long could I stand my own prayer off.
Either forbear, quit presently the chapel, or resolve you for more amazement. If you can behold it, I'll make the statue move, indeed, descend, and take you by the hand. But then you'll think, which I protest against, I am assisted by wicked powers.
What you can make her do, I am content to look on. What to speak, I am content to hear.
It is required you do awake your faith. Then all stand still, or those that think it is unlawful business I am about, let them depart.
Proceed. No foot shall stir.
Music! Awake her! Strike! 'Tis time. Descend. Be stone no more. Approach. Strike all that look upon with marvel. Come, I'll fill your grave up. Stir. Nay, come away. Bequeath to death your numbness, for from him dear life redeems you. You perceive she stirs. Start not. Her action shall be holy, as you hear my spell is lawful. Do not shun her. Then, present your hand.
Oh, she's warm. If this be magic, let it be an art lawful as eating.
Shivers is that?
hangs about his neck.
Fair madam, kneel and pray your mother's blessing. Turn, good lady. Our Perdita is found.
You gods, look down from your sacred vials, pour your graces upon my daughter's head.
Go together, you precious winners all. Your exaltation partake to everyone. I, an old turtle, will wing me to some withered bough, and there my mate that's never to be found again. Lament till I am lost.
Oh, peace, Paulina. Thou shouldst a husband take by my consent, as I by thine, O wife. Come, Camillo. Take her by the hand. Let's from this place. What? Look upon my brother. Both your pardons that ere I put between your holy looks my ill suspicion. This your son-in-law, and son unto the king, whom heaven's directing is troth plight to your daughter. Good Paulina, lead us from hence, where we may leisurely each one demand an answer to his part performed in this wide gap of time since first we were dissevered. Hastily lead away.
동아리 EDP의 회장 정원빈이고 그리고 폴리스네스 역할을 맡은 정원빈입니다. 먼저 특별 감사를 위해서 제가 앞으로 나왔는데요. 저희 영미학과 교수님 이현우 교수님과 그리고 저희 항상 EDP 케어 해주시는 임예림 조교님께도 너무 감사드리고요. 그리고 저희 웰즐리츠 Thank you for Marta and JB Jolung. 감사드리고 싶습니다. 너무 감사하고 와주셔서 정말 감사합니다. 저희가 포토타임을 가질 건데요. 먼저 이제 관객들 배경으로 저희가 배우들이 서서 한번 찍고 이제 지인분들 나오셔서 사진 촬영하시면 될 것 같습니다.
You gotta get closer together. Closer together. I know this lens is really tight. Get in there.
Stack it up.
Oh, I got it, everybody. Okay, let me just take a million photos. Okay. All right. One more move. Hold on. Okay.